Alexa, how? I do that in my house for everything. My Alexa and me have a very special relationship.
She's a whore.
Do any of you say Alexa?
She's a whore.
Talk about her. Talk about her.
Don't you talk about Alexa like that. You just
We can talk about Puss in Boots on the interstate.
Puss in Boots.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
That's an
Bear.
old story. Some people have heard of it.
Cocola
That's a
belly
great
wash.
one. Go ahead, tell that one. That's a great one, and we can bring Paul into our little thing.
Oh, the first night
He
I heard him.
annoyed that. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt.
We'll see.
I'm
We'll
sorry
see
to
if
interrupt.
Henry gets to talk.
Yeah, I promise I'm going to let him tell the story. But he was so great. I think before I got there, he included Mark in him and Paul's adventures because this guy is so nice and so caring and loving. And he annoyed Paul so bad. They would get in the car, and there's Mark driving and Paul, and here's Henry in the back in the middle. Hey, what are we doing, guys? Where are we going to go? What do you want to do?
Turn that country music on.
Yeah. Puss in Boots. Okay, go ahead with the story when you.
We were going to Pittsburgh, and Mark was driving. Moving on pretty good. We're running a little late. It was getting dark. Winter time.
Yep.
A deer darts across the main road, the interstate. Well, Mark hits it, and I'm in the back seat, and I feel the bones and head hitting all up under there. And
Well. Oh.
The
Mark
deer had
looks
already
at-
been hit, but it was so the deer
Yeah.
was already. It was like it was a big deer.
Yeah.
like it was a shooter for sure.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
and it was laid out across my lane. And it's 2 lanes going kind of through the mountain there a little bit, and then there's the median, which is like a
Yes, can I help
concrete
you?
esplanade.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
No, I wasn't. So there was like nowhere for me to go because there was a car right on my inside, right on my right side. So I hit that thing just square.
in a Lincoln, the big Lincoln.
Yeah, at a big old town car. I just rolled this thing from I could hear it. You could hear it all the way. And it had a big old rack on it. Evidently, it ripped out the fuel line, everything
What
else.
did we make it, about a mile?
Yeah, we made it about a mile, and
Oh,
then
I didn't even know you drove after you hit it.
oh yeah, I never slowed down.
He just kept going. I'm
We
like,
pulverized that bitch.
shit, we're all
Like
right,
a
man.
liquid.
About a mile later,
All the fuel done.
pulled over. He says, he's mad. He's hot. He says, y'all just go on. So we get out of the interstate, and it's getting dark, and there's snow on the side of the road.
Pittsburgh?
So, yeah,
Pittsburgh.
me and Paul get our luggage. He's got cowboy boots on, his little jeans.
We didn't have rolling bags back then. It was
So we're walking.
holding, yeah.
There's a Hojo's up on, so we go, man, we can walk up there, walk up the ramp, and go to the hotel and call and get a
Cab
taxi,
to the building.
Cab, while he takes care of this. So here we are walking up, and Paul's cussing like a sailor, everything.
He was
And his little
So
cowboy
mean.
boots are clacking on the
mean.
We're cold
Love
as
it.
Blown up.
blowed up, and he's carrying his suitcase and his
God, I could just hear him. God damn it.
He said, we're going to be late. So we get a cab, make it, and then he shows up later that night. But
I had to end up walking to the same hotel.
Excuse me, go ahead.
You
I
go-
have something that you want.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Take your time. All right. So yes, I ended up having to walk to the same hotel, get in a cab, take me back to the airport, drop the keys off, let them know where this car's at, get a new rent-a-car, and then drive all the way back into Pittsburgh to make the show.
luckily you were main event. It's a long day.
It was long, man. Yeah, but boy,
But that's where the name Puss
Boots.
in Boots come out. I
Puss
started
in
calling him
Boots.
Puss in Boots. He got hot at first, but then it was funny after a while.
yeah. After his 3-day, mourning period where he was always pissed about something for 3 days, and then it was a.
And his famous saying, when we'd pull up to a drive-thru, he'd, give me that Big Mac and give me a Cocola belly wash.
The Coca-Cola belly wash.
Cocola belly wash.
I need that belly wash.
Coca-Cola belly wash.
I hurt my back.
We don't have workman's comp here, so no insurance.
You're on your own, bud.
Yeah, you're on your own.
I have my own insurance, thank you. I'm actually like a real adult right now. for the moment in my life. The moment you're seeing me in my life right now,
Is the very best.
I'm. It's. It ain't bad. It ain't bad. Ladies.
So Mark or Henry, however we need to.
Do you know his name is Mark William, and his name is William Mark?
Really?
Did you not know that?
And he's
What
just
kind
a
of
Mark.
guest are you? Or host are you?
He's just
William
a
Mark
Mark.
Canterbury,
I'm
Mark
just a
William
Mark.
Calloway.
Isn't that weird?
Man.
And our birthdays are a week
Yeah,
apart,
like
but
a
a year
year
apart.
Yeah.
Both
Week
March
apart.
babies.
I'm a March baby as well.
All right.
March what?
4th.
16th and
24.
24th.
Yeah. The day that Minnie Pearl died.
Oh, I like Mini Pearl. I,
my
on the other
birthday
hand,
is,
is after the day after Jesus was born. So it's kind of like Jesus, me,
what's his name?
and you guys.
So
It's important.
you're the one that that vouched for
Yeah.
No, well,
for
I-
Minnie
I,
to be.
I don't know
I
that.
sponsored him, and Yoko said, "You sponsoring
So
this
what was
fool?"
that conversation like when you walked up to that table to talk to Yoko?
Well, I've been trying to get him up there for
They
a
make it
while,
out
so
like,
he came
a
up.
Godfather thing, you know? Like I was,
Dude, it was.
like I walked into the basement,
pretty
Joe
legit.
Pesci. It was. I did have the only.
Hold on. Before we get,
Go ahead.
give me the setting. Where were you at? What was the venue
a,
here?
a little bar. I can still see it. There was a DJ booth in the corner, and it,
Oh, is
it
this
was
my- okay,
raised,
all right, all right.
and it was all of us: Rikishi, Godfather, me, Savio, Yoko, and Taker, and him. His first night out with us, and Yoko. We're taking a few shots, and Yoko goes, "You sponsoring this fool?"
This fool.
I
We
said,
tried to
"Yeah."
act like prisoners.
Yeah. So it was just us. There was none of the other boys, and it was maybe 3 or 4 people in the bar.
It was
just
a great
perfect
place.
night.
In the middle of, it was like
perfect
a Danvers,
setting.
Iowa, or something.
Yeah, and
In a bar, and it was just us.
he started drinking, and
And they were like, I
held
think it was
his own.
Yoko. He was like, "You got to drink this whole thing. You got to drink this whole thing." Was that racist?
Oh yeah, you gonna make fun of Yoko?
I'm the only person
Are you
that
gonna make
does
fun?
set-
Are you gonna
some-
make fun of Yoko? Is
I'm
that
the
what you're
person
doing?
that does Samoan like accents, but no, I would never make fun of Yoko. I love Yoko. I love all my BSK guys, and why they continue to have me around, I do not know. But I love them. LSD. Marijuana.
You still on the Mount Rushmore?
What's your
I
Mount
keep
Rushmore?
forgetting.
What's your Mount Rushmore of BSK members?
I can't, oh God, I don't even. I'm not even in the same state. I would say, he goes, I always count it like this: Yoko and Undertaker, and then on Yoko's side you got Rikishi, Savio. It kind of goes the ethnic route, and then you got Mark, and Mark's number 1 is within, depending on who you ask, Bear or Crush. And then that person brings in this guy. And then Rikishi brings in Savio. And then this guy brings me in.
You're talking about a family tree. You're not talking about
and
Mount
then-
Rushmore.
Yeah, no. And,
And
then,
you hit a lot of them,
You've got
a
Paul
lot of branches on the way down.
And Fuji.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So is
how it
Fuji a
works.
legit member?
I would ask this guy. I'm the last one. I have no say in anything.
True. And you talk the most. This is
More
crazy.
than anyone else. It's like one of my favorite sayings. The guy who talks the most probably knows the least. Wait a minute, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Yeah, I think you
you're
hit
right.
it right on the
I
head.
know.
So is Fuji a legit member?
I don't know that you like.
Grange?
He was definitely
senior member.
A senior member, yeah. I
He
mean,
wasn't a soldier.
He wasn't.
It wasn't out every
So,
night
so
with
the
the-
military, you got
soldiers.
commissioned officers, you got non-commissioned.
Yeah.
You know,
Capos.
non-commissioned is a,
Yes.
is
You
a,
know,
like
is a
capos.
enlisted guy. Yeah.
Occasionally, we would have to. He was like kind of sometimes like a consigliere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Paul.
Yeah, Paul's. Yeah, depending on the day, like
I know.
Paul.
Paul was.
there were days
I
Paul
remember Paul
hated
got
me.
pushed. He's like, he called us when that thing was. Do you know Carlos in the BSK? I'm like, yeah, I did know that. Son of a- I could kill you.
No one's gonna
No
hear
one's
you.
going to be able to hear you rattling
You're
on.
rattling on. Yeah.
Maybe I'm doing freeform jazz, like Johnny Mitchell. Right there you go, or Sylvia Plath. Who is
Nick's gonna
mine?
be pissed.
Who's my Teddy
What is
Roosevelt?
wrong with the audio here? It's like
Teddy Roosevelt of my Mount Rushmore poets.
So, you know, on Joe Rogan's show, he does Protect Our Parks, is what the name, and they've done about a dozen of them.
Protect Our Parks?
That's what he calls it. And he had a group of comedians come in that just his buddies, and they all got really drunk, and one of the guys was wearing a shirt that said Protect Our Parks. So they started naming, they get together about once every month or two, maybe 3 months, and they do a Protect Our Parks episode, and they all just get hammered drunk and get really high on set, and it turns into just an absolute disaster.
like this one.
This feels like
I would
we're
like
in
to
that
suggest.
category.
I saw an episode of Joe Rogan and Jamie and Joey Diaz and Kill Tony and a fighter.
Brandon.
It might have been, and they all took a lot of Mad Honey or something.
Yeah.
I think we need to do that. Not for an episode. We just need to find some tonight and do it.
No.
Just
Ladies and gentlemen, of Austin,
recreationally, let's just go.
my name is
Anybody
Dennis
have Mad
Knight. Does
Honey?
anyone have many at Mad Honey?
Oh, Mad Honey.
Mad
Would
honey.
you take Mad Honey, Matt?
I don't know what Mad Honey is.
Okay, Mad Honey is
had
a
a
honey
jar.
that is produced in
You've got
Nepal.
a jar.
I had a jar,
Yeah,
yeah. Little jar.
It's a honey that's produced in Nepal. Okay, and there are these flowers in Nepal that the bees feed on that are hallucinogenic flowers.
Oh, okay.
So the bees feed
I
on the
think I have
pollinated
heard of
hallucinogenic
this,
honey,
yeah.
and then they make honey, and you can take like a teaspoon of it and
Yeah.
get a trip. What I'm trying to do is get a video done where
You
the
eat a whole
WWE pays me and Liv Morgan to go to South America and do ayahuasca and film it
Mad
all.
Honey.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Why not? Why wouldn't it? He sacrificed. He cut his wrist open, made me drink it, and then carved a symbol on my chest on TV in 1998. And I'm not gonna drink some tea.
No,
Is
no,
it
they
tea
know
that
that you
I'm
will
doing?
drink the tea. I don't think they're going to
ain't-
send Liv Morgan.
I don't
with you,
think they're
first of all.
going to put. Yeah.
I need a sidekick, and why not a tiny little gorgeous blonde that I am who just can
Shut up.
No,
You
for
don't- just
real.
shut up.
I have to make it like that.
You pervert.
I do. I have to make it like that. It would not be that way. Although, have you ever seen the movie The
No.
Professional with Natalie Portman?
I
And,
did see that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that a great movie?
Would you stop?
Can't stop. Won't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop.
It was actually a really good movie.
think
Now
our
I won't
friend
ever
over
be able
here-
to watch it again.
Yeah, I think our friend over here has stomach problems because he has not stopped bending over since you started talking, Mr. Calloway. Oh my God!
You let me know when you would like to go into Q&As. You know,
About
that's
30 minutes ago.